5.
That boy. What? What?
Go. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Pit exit looks clear.
Uh-oh. 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 Nice.
Well
I
done,
can
Clint.
see
Good
everything.
start.
You were driving
Race
that
car is
left
out.
lane,
You're
and you
under
were
caution.
out. You were on the road. Look at that. Look at that. You're good to go. Look at you go. Oh, it's not sounding bad on my end, but I can tell you on the YouTube side in just a moment. Let me see. Let me see. Let me diff it real quick. Hold on. So, small problem. I don't know how you can fix this. I can't hear you in your stream. When I listen to the stream, I do not hear you talk. I hear me talk.
I see why. Hello.
Hello, everybody. This has been Nerds Play, being your one-sided commentary while we've had some technical difficulties.
All right, so what's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? I Can Seymour here with a live stream of Phoenix Raceway, ISM Raceway. We are doing 156 laps right now. We just got started. We're on lap 4 under caution. If you rewind, you would see that we just barely did get moving in time so as to stay on the lead lap. We would have got the lucky dog either way. But yeah, we are not dead last anymore. We are 29th. Some people have pitted, probably because they had some damage they wrecked. And we are joined today by Nerds Play, who doesn't really have an interest in NASCAR, but he's going to hang out and talk with me.
You are correct. I am not the fanatic of NASCAR in our group of friends, but I am cool to hang out and make some off-sided commentary that is not very knowledgeable, so I'm just here to hang.
There you go. Yeah, things will be a little more exciting once we start actually running here. We've got 1 to green. I don't know how well you can see that, but we come back around and we will wave the green flag and we will be on our way. Oh, let's not run into the back of anybody.
Yeah, he already looks like he got dinged up a bit.
Oh, him? No, he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, don't be the reason the back of this car looks bad then.
No, I definitely don't want to do that. We are driving our number 5 Hendrick cars. paint scheme, Kyle Larson's paint scheme right now. His name's on the front of our car.
Very nice looking good.
And here we go into the first corner. We're going to be hard on the brakes. Turn it in. Ooh, don't want to be 3 wide right now. We're going to back off a little bit. Dive down. Past that guy. And brake some more. Oh, he just turned right up into traffic. No caution.
Shouldn't have done that. When will they learn?
You got a car outside. Clear outside.
I don't know about you guys, but this action-packed
Ooh.
ride has me on the edge of my seat.
No, it does not.
It sure does. I am all pins and needles waiting to see how you win this race, CJ.
I am pins and needles. If anyone's pins and needles right now, it is me. Oh, crap.
Well, it's not a competition, CJ, but if there was, I'm sure you would have a strong lead. Ooh. Squeeze in there. Squeeze in the middle there. There you go. Nope, not gonna let you.
The 18, just done a 29.3. What's your quickest lap in this
Don't
session?
like that.
Quickest lap in the session. We just put down 29.3. Oh. I don't want to race too hard right now. But I do want to make up some spots because we did not qualify. And we are currently 21st after starting 33rd.
Progress.
Oh,
Good progress.
there's a caution. We're gonna let
How
that.
you feeling, CJ? You feeling a bit nervous? You feel a little antsy?
I feel nervous, man. This is the second. This is no Daytona 500 by any means. It's not 500 miles, but the big boy race was the one that was on TV today.
Oh boy.
This is, I believe, half that, 156 laps. So,
That's still a long time. That's still some serious distance.
yeah, I want to. I definitely want to. I think this is a 1.5-mile track or somewhere around there. I want to. I don't want to race too hard and screw up this early in the race.
No, you don't want to get too aggressive. You gotta stay in control.
But I definitely don't want to. I definitely don't want to just let everybody pass me. You know, I want to fight for position, but I also don't want to be wrecking into anybody and ruining my rating. Because this is the first race I've done this week, and by the order everything loads up on YouTube is probably going to show that this is one of the first races because I haven't put anything else on YouTube. But all the races I've done this week have had me not worry about ratings.
So this is the real for real.
This is for real.
You are not for play.
No, I am not. I am the number 5 car, though, and there's also another number 5 car in here because, of course, we're technically the 14, as you can see right there on that board. But the car is stamped number 5.
Yeah, I got you. You're gonna make it happen, man. I believe in you.
We're already 17th
See? Look at that, man. You're killing it.
for now. Let's take a moment here since we're pacing. I don't know where my mouse is. There we go. There we go. So let's take a look. Oh, slow down. Gotta watch 2 things at once here. No need to change brake bias right now. Can we adjust tape? No, this is a fixed race. Of course we cannot. Tires are looking okay. They're still brand new.
Look at them tires. Like
Fuel, I can go this entire race on the fuel we've got according to this.
well, there you go.
But that'll probably change once we start getting on it again. So we'll keep that up for a minute. Ooh. All right. Think of the miles per gallon counter in your car. You know, that thing's gonna drop. That estimated lap counter is gonna drop a lot here in just a minute. because we'll be going a lot faster.
Ah. That's when the tire really needs to rip, huh?
Right. Oh, nobody wants to go a consistent speed here. They all just want to do whatever they want to do.
Everyone tries to do what they deem as smart, I imagine.
No, everyone here is not smart.
They being silly is what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, they ain't putting the pedal to the metal.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Oh, you got some crayons, but you're missing some colors.
Alright, so we're going to talk about the games I downloaded the other day. So
Seymour's got some new games. What?
I do. They're all on the emulators too.
What kind of new games did you get?
Well, let's start off with the PlayStation 2 emulator that I downloaded.
That's a good one.
I only downloaded 2 games for that so far, but we have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 and Need for Speed Underground 2.
Are you looking to get honed in some Budokai Tenkaichi 3?
No. Just regular Budokai, not Tenkaichi.
Okay. So I think I played regular Budokai 2. Isn't that the one that ends at Cell Saga?
I don't know where it ends.
I feel like that's the first one where it ends at Cell Saga. And
Are you kidding me?
if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's at least,
Oh, I just drove through that.
If I remember correctly, it's also the one when you play it, they have these weird weather scenarios, and one is Dream Cell has, where he accidentally absorbs Krillin, spoiler alert, into a short orange version of himself with like the dots on his head.
So this is the first one I think where you had to fly around, because Budokai 2 had the game board sort of for the story.
Like Monopoly, that's
right. That's Budokai 2. Budokai 3 is where you fly around. You don't have the dragon radar. You just fly around and find your battle points and all that stuff.
Yeah, and the first one, I think they just gave you like a menu that you picked from.
Yeah.
Eventually, you just went from mission to mission, and like it had the guy's face in the background, so like when you're playing,
right,
you had Goku's face.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that one.
But yeah, Budokai 3, you pick the character you want to play through the story as, so you really only do that character's battles. Like, I imagine if I played as Gohan or Krillin, I would have battled, Raditz, and the Raccoon battle would have been different. Maybe some more Ginyu Force, I don't know. But yeah, things, it's different depending on the character you pick. So... All right, we're catching the 23.
It's good that they mixed it up and everything at least, so you never got
boring between games. The most annoying part, I feel like we're going to have a lot of cautions. Maybe the cautions will be the part where we talk about random stuff. But, no, so... Yeah, so, 30 gets the lucky dog. We need to move low. So, the annoying part about that game is that you have to... play the story to unlock moves and all that stuff. It's like the only thing Goku knows right now is Kamehameha.
Yeah, and it's square, 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 circle. Either throw 4 punches and then hit.
Yeah, 4 punches and then energy. Or you can do, point towards the enemy, energy, and then there's another combination. There's like 3 different ones, but
yeah, when I was a kid, the easiest one, of course, to do was punch,
right.
punch, and then energy.
And whenever you're able to do one of your special moves, like the little capsule pops up on the left. So like when that pops up, you hit the energy and boom, there you go.
There it is, right there.
But no, so yeah, that's really annoying that I have to do the story to unlock everything. I could probably figure out how to put cheats in, but I'm not that smart. And then
about that because that can mess with the game too. So
yeah,
something on there that causes it to crash.
Right.
If you do something wrong with it.
And then, so yeah, I'm working on that. And it's just trying to get the battle mechanics down, like to do all the, I forget what all the fancy sequences are called, but all the cool well, all the cool game sequences, like being able to teleport behind your enemy multiple times, like hit them, teleport, way over here, hit them again, way over here, hit them again, and then to do that crazy thing where you sit there and what is it? It's like both of you press, like square, circle, X, or triangle, and if you press the same thing, the defense wins. But if you press the two different buttons, the offense wins. And it's like a sequence to fatigue the enemy some. It does that like 3 times.
Yeah, there's a process to it.
Yeah.
Get used to.
Yeah.
Which one it was where you both could fire beam attacks at each other, and then you had to like spin the control stick.
That's Budokai 3. Yeah, that's Budokai 3.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, because I'd done that a few times in the story. Fire something, and at the same time my enemy fires something, and I have to. If you're far enough away, you get to do that. But if you're like really close to each other, which was the case most of the time, we didn't really get to do that stick spin thing. Didn't have time. Alright, we're going green flag racing, lap 20 when we cross the stripe. And we've got people inside. It's 23 car. Let's not spin out. Oh. There we go.
Nice.
Easy on the gas and roll into it right about here. Oh, he hit the wall. Oh, please don't come back up track. Okay, thank God for netcode errors.
Thank God for netcode errors.
Because that dude totally spun back up the track, and I drove through his car, but I did not get any incident points. That would show up above the virtual rearview mirror, and there was nothing. So we are 7th place after starting dead last, which I believe is 33rd. Let's check. Yeah, 34th. Yeah, that's where we started. They're going to decide it's time to go to pit road, and we're not going to go there because I don't feel like there's a serious need yet. Tire, according to this, and I kind of feel like it's wrong, but all our tire temperatures are identical. Outside, middle, inside, all 4. So, what else did I download? So I downloaded Need for Speed Underground 2, which is probably the most fun racing game of that era. Mainly came out in 2004, but mainly because you could customize your car. Like, the possibilities were literally endless. Like, you can make a super cool street car with neon and speakers in the back and, cool paint schemes and vinyl wraps, all that stuff. Oh, man, like different body pieces, like all kinds of stuff, man.
So it really felt like you had your own personal...
Yeah, it's like...
when you got done with it.
Yeah, you could literally, like, customize your car endlessly, so it felt at the time. Which, still, it's... I don't think they've released another game since maybe Need for Speed Carbon, which came out a couple years after. But, because I remember renting Carbon from Movie Gallery here in town, but, when that was around. Yeah, so, yeah, Carbon probably came out in 2006, 2007, about the time me and you tried to get a job up there.
Oh, fun times.
Yeah, but no, yeah, that game was super fun. I've been playing the career mode there, just trying to unlock everything so I could, because all I wanted to do is make a really cool looking car, but sure enough, everything's unlocked, and I don't know how to put cheats in if that's even something I wanted to try, so...
Yeah, that's the thing about those old school games. You had to go unlock everything before you could do something on your own.
Which I like more than having to either buy it or grind endlessly.
Oh, yeah. I like how in Budokai, even if you want to go Super Saiyan, you had to unlock the capsule for it first.
Yeah, you did. Because Goku doesn't know how to go Super Saiyan right now.
Not in free play mode where you just fought whoever wherever you wanted to.
Right, and even in story, where am I at in the story? I'm fighting Frieza. I'm having a really hard time beating Frieza, and it's the first fight. So,
Right, so like, eventually he can do it.
yeah,
In the story, he can do it on his own, but you don't transform. He's just already a Super Saiyan.
Right.
So if you want to do it in free play mode or in versus,
One of those games, and it might have been Tenkaichi, but one of those games, you had to start with a Super Saiyan character. Like you couldn't just transform in the middle of a battle. You had to pick Super Saiyan Goku.
I think. Are you talking about in versus or in the story?
In versus, I think.
Okay, I think that was a feature in the later ones. I think,
Okay.
Yeah, I think in 2, in the board game one, like you could do Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but you had to pick Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Okay.
Granted, it's been a decade since I've played these games.
Right. Yeah, it's been forever.
I used my PS2, so that's been a long time ago.
Still there.
I think in the later ones, like you even had like Super Saiyan 4 and like 3.
Right.
Pick Super Saiyan 4 in order to play like versus. I think when they got to Tenkaichi, if I remember correctly, that's when they had the longer like skill trees of like, okay, if you power up enough, you can go to this Super Saiyan. If you power up all the way, you go to like the last Super Saiyan option that you have.
Right.
I think in the first one though, for sure, it was like you had to power up, okay, and then you go Super Saiyan 1, and you had to power, or KO 10, and then you power up to Super Saiyan.
Right.
Super Saiyan 2, like you had to go through them all to get to the next one.
Right. Exactly.
Because I think even with Cell, like you'd be imperfect, and then you powered up and you were semi-perfect, and then time you were perfect.
Power outside.
Which is funny. Budokai is the one game where
Hold that line. Show
when
this
you
lap
played
in this
it,
session.
no matter what you did,
Clear
Cell
outside.
always had the voice of imperfect Cell. That really gravelly, like, just say it voice.
Yep, I remember that.
So, like, even if you're a perfect Cell, whenever he does, like, the mock thing at the beginning or at the end of the fight, like, it was always that gravelly, like, imperfect voice that's just... I'm trying to remember, like, I don't know if it was, like, a licensing issue or they just never got around to hiring the actual voice actor for Perfect Cell. But yeah, I always remember that being a fun, like, little tidbit that, like, got accidentally overlooked.
It was probably the latter of the two. They probably didn't get the voice actor to come back.
Yeah, because this was a good... I mean, God, the English version of that show came out in, like, the late
90s.
2000s.
Right.
So, like, Budokai, I think, came out, like... No, why are we guessing that he was looking up?
Jesus.
Okay, so... Budokai...
So after 29 laps, well, 28, this is lap 29. 28 laps, this is caution number 4, I believe. The longest run we've had in between yellows. We are P4. But we were not able to really keep up with everyone, so I still don't feel like we need to go to pit lane right now unless the leaders go.
Right. Just being smart about it.
Right, and even if the leaders win, I don't know that it's a really good idea to go to pit lane right now.
You're the expert, DJ, not me.
Because I'm gonna talk this out loud.
Talk it out, man. Talk it out.
We've only gone 30 laps, and close to half of those is, at least a third of those, is caution laps. So I don't feel like it's necessary to get tires, even though other people are going to start running faster than us. This doesn't tell me my updated tire info, and that's really annoying. Because I know we only have 5 sets of tires, too, so we want to be smart about it.
You want to space them out, make sure that you get all they're worth.
Right. And I mean, honestly, now would be a good time spacing it out to pit, but I think we're going to try and hold out. The least amount of pit stops you can make, the better. We'll keep running on what we've got and get used to running on older tires. I do want to adjust brake bias in hopes to get the car down further
Mm-hmm.
in the corner. So, there we go. That's been adjusted. Now then, what else? So the leaders aren't pitting. That's good. We what else did I download? So I downloaded Goof Troop for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, snap.
I downloaded Mickey's The Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. We got Nickelodeon Guts, which, if you remember that TV show from back in the late 90s, early 2000s, they even brought it back, I think. They redid it or whatever, yeah. Yeah, that show was great. The game, I mean, it is on the Super Nintendo, so I imagine they did pretty good for what they had, but that game, I don't know how to play, so that made things a little difficult.
I'm pretty sure it's like an obstacle course.
Well, yeah, there are obstacle courses. So the first thing, because you have to score first. There's like 4 events, and you have to score 700 points total to go to the aggro crag at the end.
Right.
So that would be event 5. But am I starting? I think I should be starting on the outside. So
Okay, Clint.
the first event was something. The first event was something with like that stick that they use in lacrosse, and you're attached to some bungee tether, and you jump off this ledge down onto the court, and you have to jump up and do something. I don't know, but I
Oh yeah, you have to like dunk. You have to jump on the pad, jump up, and like slam dunk the ball in.
no. Well, there is that thing for basketball, which I got the hang of that, but I kind of fumbled around for the first thing because I didn't know what I was supposed to do after I jumped. So I had like
Pace car's coming in. Get ready.
20 attempts and 0, successes on those attempts. But the other 2 events, there was that one, there was a basketball one, which was event 3. Events 2 and 4 were an obstacle course, which was really interesting. And if I had a Super Nintendo controller, I could have done better. But I had my Xbox One controller, and I don't know. I didn't feel like it was really picking up that great some of the things I was trying to do, but it was still. I mean, it was still fun. Like, it wasn't something I wanted to do for very long, but it was entertaining.
Oh, speaking of Super Nintendo, you know what we need to do at some point?
Woo! What is that?
We should download and replay that one game we used to do in high school at your place, Wheel of Fortune on the Super Nintendo.
Oh god, I saw that one. I still have it for the Super Nintendo. I mean, I still have my Super Nintendo, but
Yeah, that one's so like low scale because it's on the Super Nintendo, but I remember that one being fun.
yeah, that was fun. I think my favorite part of that game was literally the fact that there's no background music.
It's just so quiet, and you just hear the wheel spin and just.
The wheels spin, and then the people clapping and everything, and it's just like there's so many like awkward pauses. It feels like because there's no background music.
I think what's even funnier is that if you went and played the Nintendo one, so the even further one, that one had music in it, but not the
Really?
Super Nintendo one. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, I know it had music, but it's like when you feel like, okay, there should really be music here, there's not.
Right, like I think it's at the menu, and then it's like when you're picking something, but when you're actually playing the game, you just hear.
Right. Right, exactly.
And then you just hear her flip over the letters, and it's just like, yeah, we should do that one. Just I know it's only 2-player though, so
I'm so down.
Fun one.
No, I think I don't know, you might have been able to do 3, I don't remember.
I don't either. I mean, whenever we played it, it was just you and me, so I don't
Right.
think we ever I don't remember how many ports the Super Nintendo had.
2, but they did have a thing you could plug in and make it 4, I believe.
I mean, either way, you take turns. I know. No
Right.
matter what, so it's not like you would need 4 controllers.
Right, yeah, exactly. But yeah, they had Jeopardy on there too, and there's
We could totally do Jeopardy.
Yeah.
In the world, how little we know about actual
And of course, I have I'll probably eventually download a PS3 emulator because I never had a PS3, so there's probably things on the PlayStation 3 that I'd like to play, but there are definitely plenty more games I want to download for the PS2 one. Some adventure games that I used to play back in the day, like Jak and Daxter, the original Ratchet and Clank.
I would be down to co-stream some Jak and Daxter.
Yeah.
We could hang out and play that one.
Oh boy.
I want to get back into actually streaming Kingdom Hearts because I did that for a bit.
Yep, that was all on there too.
Yeah, so if you, I can do Jak and Daxter with you if you want to hang out and do Kingdom Hearts with me.
I might be interested.
Yeah, we can hang out, chat, keep things fun and light, and then just go from there.
Of course, there was Spyro the Dragon 1, 2, and 3 on there, which sounds really interesting, but I think I'd rather just buy it for Xbox or maybe even PC, so, like the remaster, so that way I could have the remaster.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you're ever wanting to try them out, we have them for the PS4, and we can set you up over here in my office.
Yeah, I've played them before.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to do it on like a PS4.
Okay, I got you.
See the remaster,
Yeah.
Together.
But I think, that was all I really downloaded. I didn't download much else. We're going to go ahead and go to the pits now, and I think the leaders are too.
Nice.
We're going to see if they go.
Behind.
Well, I will, because there's a lot of people that have pitted that probably aren't going to pit this time around.
Oh, so they already took their shot.
Right. And we want to make sure we don't have any red dots there where we see those yellow and green ones.
Don't want that.
Oh, right here. Okay. We'll fuel up, we'll get tires. No damage on the car.
Nice. Been a cherry. Yeah, I also downloaded some games recently, but I really looked a lot more into like GameCube games because apparently there's a lot of weird little Disney games that came out in the GameCube era. And pretty fun.
I do want to get a GameCube emulator too. Well, I have one, duh.
Yes,
we already have that, so we don't have to get that.
Covered there.
I think we might have gained some spots on pit road. I don't, because only 2 of those guys were. We lost a crap ton of spots, but 2 of those, there were 3 guys in front of me when we went in, and there's only 2 guys that came out before me on the way out, so
I got you.
That's good. There's people going into pit lane now. That is really odd. I guess it doesn't matter if they don't have damage. Where is this going to put us, though, is what I'm curious of. When we roll over the line, it should update. We are P14. Not too bad. We lost 10 spots, and we have to pass the 13 car up here, which has nothing to do with the spot we're in. They're just lap cars that we have to go around. Pass the 25. I'm going to pass 25 there. Stay behind the 29. I think we're going to be passing the 18 also. So he's a lap down. Yep, there we go.
There you go.
So, yeah, P14. Not doing bad at all. What does that car say right there? Does that say, a better tomorrow? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the Aperture Science logo. I was like, oh man.
Oh snap.
But it is not. So we are P14. We're going to start on the outside here. Nope, we're starting on the inside. So we're not P14 anymore. We're P13. Okay. That sounds better. So we lost 9 spots. And we have fresh tires, and all these guys in front of us do not have fresh tires. They're not going to stick as well. Look at that car up there, John, the black one with the yellow lettering. I don't know if you can see what that says.
I sure cannot.
Because it's blurry for me, but I'm also wearing an Oculus, so I don't have as good of resolution, but you'll see it. We'll catch up to it.
Yeah, that's not coming quite through for me, unfortunately.
Oh, it will. I can read it now.
Oh.
So we made contact with that car and it did not get any incident points. That's good.
Still there. 813.
You see it now?
Outside is clear.
Toyota? Or the one ahead of it?
The one ahead of me.
Inside. Race car is
Oh, are you kidding me? He's got to go around me, so I'll show you. That one? Number 7?
I'm trying to read it. It's still a little blurry for me. If anyone else in the chat can see it, maybe I just have bad eyesight. That says... Cobra Kai.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. That took me a second. I was like, I don't know about this, CJ.
So we got a little stacked up on the restart, I suppose, and a bunch of people crashed. And this 4 car is one of those. Running.
Guy's holding in there.
Yeah, he's good. He hasn't hit anybody. This car, the number 4 in front of us right now, is running a Jimmy Johnson. Well, now it's Alex Bowman paint scheme and driving a Toyota. Alex Bowman drives a Chevrolet, so...
I thought you were going to say, like, Jimmy John's like the sandwich place. I'm like, oh, you
No,
for him.
No, I didn't finish what I was saying. I was going to say Jimmy Johnson.
Gotta watch out for that guy. He's crazy fast.
There was somebody that ran a Jimmy John's paint scheme on their car today. That was Kevin Harvick, the number 4. But nobody, I have not seen anyone running his paint scheme out here. Most of these paint schemes are user created in the iRacing paint booth. Our paint scheme we're running today is a Kyle Larson paint scheme, HendrickCars.com, number 5 Chevrolet. That one we downloaded off the interwebs on Trading Paints. So... yeah, that's a scheme that he used today at the race, as a matter of fact. He used it last week also. We downloaded it last week after he used it. And won with it, I should add. It's 2 to green, so we need to stay behind the 29, not beside. Oh, he's going to pull in front of us and hit the brakes.
Shame on him. Shame on him for doing that. Ooh, boy.
We're a P10. Some people that were in front of us pitted. 3 of them, to be exact, unless we passed somebody in all that half-lap mess. I don't know that we did, though. Actually, I think we did, because we didn't start behind the Cobra Kai car, but we ended behind him, so that was good.
Yeah, watch out for that Cobra Kai. There's no fear in that dojo.
No, there is no fear in that dojo, but there is a little bit of mercy. Just a little bit.
Just a smidge.
How much of that show have you seen?
Exactly the same amount that I...
Come on. You've seen 3 episodes of the first season.
They were good episodes, I'll give you that.
You've got to watch more.
I caught up to the part where Danny came to the dojo, spoilers, and they had their little spat about kids.
Oh, if anyone's watching the show, that is not a spoiler. Oh, I gotta be on the outside lane.
You never want to be too careful with spoilers, just you don't want to ruin something for anyone, but I guess that's in the trailer technically, so...
yeah.
That's not like a big reveal of any kind.
Right. Alright, we're about to go green. Go ahead.
I will try to watch it soon, and I'll update you on what I've seen of it. My wife has been watching Kim's Convenience.
What is that?
It is another show on Netflix about this Korean family that owns a convenience store.
Oh!
It's pretty funny from the way that I watched watching it.
Still there.
I think it sounds pretty neat, at least, because it's not like... It's pretty... It's topical, but it doesn't seem to try to kids free, if that makes sense.
Right.
Clear on the inside.
Like, it was a little bit more lighthearted.
I got you.
Hold your line.
But, yeah, Korean.
Hold your line.
So,
Alright, I do not like being on the outside of the track here. Oh, we caught the wall a little bit. No incident points awarded. Car's probably a little scratched up, but it should be okay. It shouldn't hurt our straight line speed or anything. This is not a big racetrack.
Nah, you got it.
And we are P... We lost a couple spots after hitting the wall, so we are P9. But we are soon to catch a couple people. Because we are breathing down their neck. Oh, we almost thought we were going to run into the back of that one car for a second. Come on. Oh, don't slide. Slide bad. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Another caution. This is like, I've lost count at this point. I think this is 5 or 6.
I have not been counting. I will be honest about that.
So yeah. We're going to slow it down. And then hold on one second. I don't know what my wife was trying to tell me.
Your wife.
We're not going to go to the pits. I don't think we need to right now. 54 laps down. So we are a third of the way done with this race.
Look at that, man. You're killing it. Doing great. I knew you could do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this isn't bad at all, honestly. I mean, we'd be halfway done if it weren't for all these caution laps.
It is what it is.
So, I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. Because we keep having cautions.
Watch hat time.
Yeah. So, what else? We should hammer down a time we can do some Goof Troop. I might just take off and do episode 2 because I don't want to be like constrained for time and have to like pump out 3 episodes real quick or whatever. Not that they took very long to do, but
yeah, I got you.
I might do the second one. Maybe tomorrow. Depends on when I get home. And
I should be free tomorrow.
Okay. It would probably be later, because I'm gonna have to end up working late tomorrow. I'm driving a track team to their meet, and they have to be at the meet at 3. And the last time we went to this place for a meet, which was a couple weeks ago, we were there till like 8. I feel like. I mean, we were there pretty late. And I had to get up at 6 the next day for work. Or I had to get up at 5, be at work at 6 the next day. But it wasn't that bad. And it was definitely worth it. But yeah, and then yeah, so it might be late when I get home there. I probably won't do anything. And then Tuesday I could later on in the day, in the afternoon.
I probably could Tuesday too. I'll keep you up to date on that.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, look forward to some of that coming out soon.
I texted my cousin. I sent him a picture of the thumbnail, and I was like, "Hey, you remember this?" And he's like, "Oh, but that was what do you say? That game was awesome, the best, whatever. He's amazing. I don't know, but big part of our childhood."
Yeah, I feel you.
So we are going to start P8 now. 57 laps completed when we crossed the line. Over few laps over a third done with the race so far, and we're doing really good. Pretty sure I've already done more laps before a wreck than I did at my last really long live stream, which was Daytona.
Be ready, we're going green.
That was 3 hours.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So we haven't, after the same amount of laps, definitely not the same amount of time, but the same amount of laps and dodging multiple wrecks, we have done pretty good. Checking up there at the start. That's not really a good thing to do, but can't be running into the back of folks.
No, don't want to do that. You gotta be smart about this
The guy in front is white.
Oh, he is not cutting inside like I was hoping he would.
Still there.
Can we clear him? We cleared him, and we're going to have to get around the one car. He's going to be right there. Oh, and he almost got into us. He got real close to us. He hit the brakes really early, so that's good. We're having a hard time turning into the corner now. As we go through the dog leg into turn 3. Gonna have to hit the brakes a little harder. Oh, that's a really cool looking 8 car. We're gonna have to hit the brakes a little harder, a little sooner, and not drag him in the turn. Oh, that guy just spun himself out. He hit the wall, and there's a caution. Yeah, that guy could not keep it off the wall, and I'm assuming that's what caused the caution. We saw that one for ourselves. I may or may not go back and, I'm probably going to save the replay for this race, but I may or may not go back and edit it down and repost it just as a shorter recap, more or less. We gotta let that 23 car by. Let's see. So yeah, we can do Goof Troop some more. It honestly won't take, if you want to download the SNES emulator and play it a little bit to get a feel for it, so that way you're not like, oh crap, how do I do this, what do we need to do here? Play through the first level just so you got a handle on it.
I can do that, and I can just kind of grasp my head around it just to be smart. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, and we'll do that as soon as we can. He's going to go into the pits. Good, he's got a lot of damage. So yeah, that way we can do that later on.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
One thing you can do with 2 people that you couldn't really do by yourself is, of course, throw items to one another. So if you remember from watching the stream that I did and then eventually took back down so that I could edit it and repost it, I held my hands up and people, the enemies would throw stuff to me or at me and I would catch it because my hands were up. It works a similar way when you're playing 2 players. You can throw stuff at me and I can catch it with my hands up. And then, we can pass stuff back and forth. And that might be necessary if you're on the other side of a fence and I can't really get to you or whatever. But I think we both have to go, kind of to the same place. We can't go different ways.
So we gotta have to kind of plan it out.
Yeah, we will have to go together. We can't leave some, I can't go through the area to the left and you can't go to the area to the top. I don't think it's split screen like that. I think it's 2 players on the same screen.
Yeah, I think it's just it seemed like it would be just one square and then you
have
to manage the same space basically.
Right. I don't know if a stream of, I probably wouldn't be very interesting, but a playthrough or stream or whatever of Mortal Kombat would be interesting.
I'm sure into it.
Maybe. Might try. I might post a video just to see.
Yeah. Some more content coming out soon.
some more.
I have to show you the GameCube ones I downloaded. Cause
Yeah.
they're weird games, but it's an interesting time for Disney, to say the least, when they were coming up with these games.
Right.
Some of them even made by Capcom.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Yeah, I'd like to download some GameCube stuff myself. Super Smash Brothers would be a good one.
Got that.
You know, maybe some other games that I really enjoyed or always wanted to play and never did. I think that's the biggest goal. It's either games that I used to love playing and want to revisit, or games that I never had before, like Super Mario Sunshine, for instance. Never had it, always wanted it.
Maybe you'll try out Luigi's Mansion soon.
I might.
Maybe.
I might.
You might like Pikmin too.
Like which one?
Pikmin.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, well, this is on N64, but Banjo and Kazooie was always a good one too.
Oh man, that's a good one, but you forget after some time how hard that game
Let's go.
Oh, I'm sure.
was. Not forgiving in the slightest.
That I am sure. Oh, we're hitting the brakes hard. That 29 car was hard on them, and we've got a car to our outside. It's the 8 car. McDonald's, they're loving it, but I'm not loving you next to me like that. We're going into turn 3 now. We might have a little bit of a run on that 8 car. Oh, we're starting to slide a little bit. Hold him to the wall. And hard on the brakes again because we're on the far inside, and there's a caution again. And somehow the 8 car had nosed ahead of me before that caution came out. So we're back in 5th place. Definitely gonna stay on the tires I've got because I know for a fact we're gonna have plenty more cautions, which means plenty more opportunity for me to change these shoes for some new ones and have really great grip ripping around this racetrack.
Gotta keep them shoes nice and new. Don't want to get too old.
Nice and fresh, absolutely. This is finally updating now, so our right front tire is getting a little hot on the inside. 242 degrees, 93% worn, so yeah, I mean there's plenty of life on it, but we want to try and preserve it a little bit. We're going to have to take it a little easier. It's nice to stay up at the front, but we're not trying to win the race at lap 60, whatever this is.
You gotta play the long game.
That is correct. We're going to turn our brake bias 1% further to the rear. So we're going to take 1% out. Let's get back to our relative screen. There we go. 68 laps, yeah. So we're not trying to win right now. We probably won't really... It's really no point in trying really hard to win until 30 to go or so. 20 to 30 to go. Because we're not having the easiest time driving through the field, but we're also not doing terrible. We are passing cars, but we're not
doing better, but you also could be doing worse.
That is correct. The 15 car up front there, right behind the pace car, is running a Kyle Larson scheme also, just with a different number. He's running the Daytona 500 scheme.
We must destroy him.
No, we cannot destroy him.
We must destroy him.
We are going to be starting behind him, though, because we are now P3. This is the furthest up in the field we have started thus far, furthest up in the field that we've been. So this is really nice.
Look at you, man. You killed him.
Oh! Almost ran into the back of him. That was our fault. We were not looking. I looked down. I was like, wow, I'm in 4th gear. I should change to 2nd. And
that was it.
Actually need to be in 3rd right now. So NASCAR, they are pretty smart with these things. There's no gauge to tell you how fast you're going other than the virtual one we have down in the corner. But when you're in pit road, your pit road speed limit is indicated by these dots on the dashboard. If you put the car in second gear, when those dots are green all the way across, you're going the speed limit in pit road. If a red dot pops up, you're going too fast. When you shift the car into third gear, all those green dots illuminated is pace speed, which in this case is 55 miles an hour. And I think pit road speed is 45 miles an hour. So we're going to move down to second because we need a good launch at the start of the race. They're using I don't know if I guess that's a Toyota or Honda Accord. I don't know what that's supposed to be up there. Pace car.
Be ready, we're going green.
15 is starting right up on the pace car. 29 needs to move up a little bit. We might be able to get a run on the 29 if we start right when the 15 does. If we hammer down. There we go. We got a little bit of a run. Nothing to shake a stick at, though. Oh, we got around. Alright. So now we have clean racetrack to work with. We're not in the lead, but we don't have anyone next to us. So that means I can run out to the outside and dive down in the corner like I need to. I've got more room to work with. I think we're getting on the throttle late coming out of turn 2. Oh, we got a car inside. That 29 car's coming. Oh, we're trying not to give him any room. We're trying to get him to back off, but he is still there, as the crew chief just said. Spotter, so we're actually gonna take it a little easier. I want to just keep up with this guy. Be easier on the brakes, brake a little sooner, preserve those tires. Caution again. Now the question is, should we pit here or should we stay out? If I would have had more time to prepare and everything before the stream started, I would have told Cody that he ought to watch and be my crew chief.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a crew chief, I'll give you that.
That's alright.
I can be here and I can talk about random bugs. I am not that.
Ooh. We need a piss red flag. Why? Why? What does that even mean? I don't know. Somebody typed in the chat on the top, it said, we need a piss red flag. I didn't know that's what color that was, but I thought that was yellow. But I guess I'm... Go ahead.
Talk smack to that person, but if your pee is that color, I think you should...
You have problems.
I don't think you have time to be racing when your pee is the same color that your blood should be.
No, you need to be like... the guy on Talladega Nights who gave Ricky Bobby his shot at being a race car driver and going fast. You need to get out that car because you suck.
Yeah, you gotta go. You got to go. I don't want to tell you what you do with your lab, but you ain't doing something right. That's for sure.
That's right.
This is. I can see more nerds play telling you that if your PP's red, you need to seek medical help.
I mean, if your PP is red, you should probably seek medical help as well.
Well, that's a sign of other problems for sure.
Right.
We are not medical professionals, but we would beseech you to go look for a medical professional and.
We implore you, do it. Go see the doctor.
Yeah, go see a doctor, get that checked out, cover all your bases, then come back and check the stream a little later. It'll be here.
So I think next yellow flag we're going to go in the pits and get some new tires.
Gotta get new shoes on.
I mean, honestly, there's no point in changing tires if we're just going to putt around at 55 miles an hour for half the race. But,
you got that point.
I feel like lap, yeah, we're going to go next yellow, and then we'll probably, assuming that yellows are still this frequent later on, we will skip a yellow or two and then pit again for our last time. Because I don't want to go, 25 laps between pit stops would probably be really good. And it also depends on how many people choose to pit. Because you don't want to start so far back in the pack that you don't have a chance of catching up because you're running pace laps all day. So, yeah, pit strategy is going to come into play here, and I hate pit strategy because I'm not that great at it. Most of the races that I win don't require me to pit at all.
Yeah. Well, the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it.
That's right. The more I do it, the more I'll learn from mistakes. But then again, I mean, this is one of the reasons why NASCAR is a really tough sport, is when you have so many yellows and you got to determine when you're going to pit, because especially in a game like this, because not everyone is going to pit all at once. It's going to be really spotty. But in a real race, it wouldn't be so spotty. He jumped to the right over there, and I don't think that was because he wanted to. I think that was because his tires are getting a little worn out.
Just a little bit.
Oh, we're not pitting this time unless they go. I didn't think that was going to happen that soon. Alright, that's half the race down. 60 laps of fuel left, so we definitely would have to pit again. I mean, we'll probably have to pit twice. I don't think we can make... we could probably make this many laps on the fuel we've got. They're not pitting, but I think we are. I hope I don't get a speeding penalty, because I ran into pit lane a little bit faster than I should have, by like 1 to 2 miles an hour. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't get me for that. All right, we have 25 seconds of optional repairs. Pee in pants is temporary. Win is forever. So yeah, that Eric McLaughlin, that was the leader up there.
That was the leader that said that.
Yeah, that was the guy that. That was the guy that was in the lead.
What a hero.
So yeah, I know he was... If he said that, then he was definitely a little nervous on that start. On that restart.
Winning is forever. What a champ.
Oh, we gotta go. Alright, we managed to get our car repaired and tires and fuel before we got lapped. Nice. So that's great. We're not going to go too fast. Leaving pit road. Catch up to the 11 car here. There's a lot of people not on the lead lap, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have a really good starting position. It's reading 12 right now, but that guy in front of us is on the lead lap, and he is 16th, so probably going to fall back a few. Yeah, we are 16th. Okay. I'm okay with that. Because I know that a lot of these people in front of us are going to have to pit again before too long. Past the 25. We got a lot of cars we have to get around here. Alright, we're right where we need to be. We're starting 16th, so we're going to move up. Yes. We're staying behind the 4. The 4 needs to get in his spot. There we go. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
So yeah, Wednesdays are Pokemon stream, so maybe we can do Goof Troop. Hopefully we can do it Tuesday for sure.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of stuff to edit, so I didn't get any editing done this weekend.
I got some done.
Okay, Clint, be ready. We're going green.
Alright, we are going green. My spotter says to be ready. Or crew chief, whoever that was, so I'm going to be ready.
Listen to that spotter, man.
The 2 is blinking. That is very bad. We're starting on the outside, which always makes me really nervous. And the 4 car is a little slower than he should be. We're almost 3 wide, going through 1 and 2.
Hold your line. Car outside. Outside's clear.
There we go. We're going to pass that 30th. Oh, somebody's crashing.
Race car's out.
Oh, and we're going to get caught up in that. We're going to lock it down. Try not to get hit again. So that's 4x for us. We tried to avoid that one. Unfortunately, that was a little unavoidable.
Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Don't like that.
So once we get back into the spot we're supposed to be in, I think we're going to pit again, repair some damage, because we're, about as far back as we can possibly be.
Play it smart.
So we don't want to add fuel this time in. We don't want to change tires. Can iRacing terminate this lobby? Can they terminate you? So no tires. Oh, gotta pass the 12. I don't know where the 12 is. Past the 4. And the 2. Stay behind the 11. Alright.
Stay behind the 11.
Now we want to pull up our relative board. We're not going to get fuel. We're not getting tires. Yeah, we're just going to pull straight in and fix the damage. I think some other cars are coming in too. Am I right or wrong?
Are you right or are you right?
I'm not right.
Uh-oh.
Nobody, that's fine. That's not a big deal.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We're
sir.
looking out for that pit speed limit. We are pulling
Box in 5,
into the pits.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
There we go. How much damage? 1 minute. Ooh. I'm gonna have to make this a couple stops, probably. Oh. I don't have to watch our rearview mirror right now to see when the pace car comes around. 10, 9, 8. Yeah, we're gonna fire it back up and oops. So probably what we'll do is we'll get the rest of this car fixed in our next stop.
Yeah, man, you do that.
So that way we don't have to sit here and try to beat the pace car out twice in a row. It's 1 to green anyway, so we're going to want to catch up as fast as possible.
Better catch up.
I didn't exit the pits safely. I have to drop to the end. That's not a big deal. We were going to be at the end anyway. So I think we're pretty much started. We don't have to... we're not going to make it to where everyone else is. We've got to let the 7 car by. You better hurry. Staying behind the 7 car. Yeah, we're starting at the back behind everybody. Cobra Kai car is the 7 car, by the way, so he's right there next to us. We're gonna zip right on by him.
Outside. P12. 3 wide. You're in the middle. High side is clear. Clear all round.
Hopefully we're not caught in an accident up here, because that is very possible.
Your inside's clear. Car low. Still there. Clear on the inside.
Oh, there's a wreck.
Race car's out. We're under caution.
And we made it through that. Okay. Phew.
We think that's Short and McLaughlin have spun off.
Oh, McLaughlin, that was the guy that was in the lead. Oh, and that guy just ran into the wall behind us. Wow.
Oh, no.
Good job, man.
Bro.
I need the 25 to get around me. Jesus died for this. What in the world? Somebody's been DQ'd already.
Ooh.
That requires, I think, 17 or 25 incident points.
Well, they got him. How many laps you got left?
We're on lap 9. We've done 89 of 156. And I can't do the math, but I tell you what, the game can. We have 67 to go.
67. All right.
So we don't have much.
Car's pitting.
The leader's pitting. We're going to pit 2 and get a full pit stop this time around.
What's your speed?
Yeah, you do that.
Box in. 5. 4.
You get that.
3. 2. 1. Box now.
Actually, we're just going to get fuel. We're not going to get tires this time. Oh, I think it's putting tires on the car anyway. Oh, just right side tires. Okay. That's fine.
Just the right. That's it. That's all. Just the right.
So we had to go ahead and pull out of there quickly before the pace car caught up to us. And we're dropping to the end again. We didn't exit the pit safely, it says. That's fantastic.
You got this, CJ. You got this.
Small little errors. You have to stay below the yellow line up until this blue line and cone right there. And that's what it's saying that we didn't do.
No, no.
He's got a Lion King scheme on his car.
It's a circle of life.
Alright, Clint, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
We went too far. The guy's missing his front bumper. Alright. Why are you going so dang slow? Please go faster.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
Alright, here we go. Green flag at the line. We're behind the 16 car. We are probably not P14.
We're racing.
We can pass before the start finish line on the outside, and that's what we're going to do. He is much slower than we are. Hard on the brakes going into 1. Coming out of 2, we're going to roll into the throttle a little sooner than we normally would have before. Go around the 24.
Still there.
Oh, and there's a wreck in turn 3 and 4.
Clear on the high side.
That car's... Oh. Oh. Alright.
It's pitting now.
We're going to go into pits again and get ourselves get our damage repaired fully. Actually, I think we're gonna do a full stop here. We already got rights. We're gonna get lefts, and that's gonna be it.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 5, 4.
That dude says you could have not pitted all race and still have fresh tires, and I think he is on some drugs, because that is so far from the truth. I know it was saying that our tires were fresh before we pitted the first time, but that was definitely not the case.
He being silly, don't mind him.
Alright. Our damage is repaired as much as we can fix it. And we have mostly practically fresh tires on the right side of the car, and fresh tires on the left. We did not get a penalty for unsafe pit exit this time.
Noise.
So we're going to ease on around. Two to green. I think it's going to have us pass some people now. Yep. Gonna start passing some folks. Oh, just him? Okay, oh, past 16 car. There we go. Yeah, we're going to pass all these lap cars, which is good. We're going to be back with everybody who's on the lead lap, which can't be that many people at this point. I think we will be. Past the 12, I'm trying.
I don't know.
Okay, alright, that's everybody who was a lap down, I think. And if I'm correct, we should be starting 15th. And we have 59 to go. Something like that. Alright. We're currently being scored 13th. So this is turning out pretty good. We're just shy of the top 10. And we have a pretty good opportunity to be in the top 5, I feel like. As long as we don't crash the car and we don't, and we race clean and smart.
Okay, Clint, be ready. We're going green. Green, green, green. Let's go.
There we go.
P14. Car low. The car in front of us is now Watson. Hold your line. Inside clear.
We passed one guy.
Is now 0.1.
We're fixing to pass number 2.
Clear low.
Oh, nope. Alright, well, I'm not passing number 2 yet. I'm going to pass the Cobra Kai car on the left. We're going to pass to his left.
Car right. Car ahead is 90. Car
We have not passed him yet.
You are clear high. Car high.
Oh boy,
Clear high.
I moved up a lot. Can we run down the rest of the guys? Oh,
P12.
if we race smart, I feel like we have a good shot.
Car outside. He's still there. Still there. We are clear up high. High side.
And we got loose coming out of 4, so we lost a couple spots.
P14. You've just done a 29.0.
So we're back where we started. And somebody's wrecking. No caution, which is good.
Car outside.
23 is getting really loose.
Car high. Clear outside. 13th place.
We're going to have to hit the brakes really hard to not run into the back of him. That guy's loose. And we're under caution. We got to stay behind the 6 car. So we made up.
It's getting loose. Would you say he's getting foot loose?
Yeah, his foot is coming loose off the gas pedal. Quite a few.
Off those Sunday shoes.
Quite a few times, yeah. He needs to keep them on for another 52 laps.
Jeez Louise.
All right, Jack, get back there.
Nice.
Next yellow flag, we'll do our final pit stop of the day. I think. Hopefully, some people will pit now.
Is pitting.
They say the leader's pitting, but I think they're lying. "25 got the lucky dogs. We're gonna have to let him by. Gotta let the 6 by. Let the 25 go by on the outside. So we are P12, almost to the top 10. I want a top 5 finish. That's what I'm looking for. And there's some torn up race cars in front of us, so I feel like we have a good shot at getting up there.
Yeah, you got that shot, CJ. You just need to take it.
Six.
100% of the shots you don't take.
That's a quote by Michael Scott. Which, you know, I know a couple Michael Scotts. Believe it or not.
Apparently it's a popular name.
Yeah. It's a good looking car for a user created one.
Some people put time into it, I guess.
I think the hardest thing to do is color match, like, you know, his sponsors are Summit Racing and Racers for Christ, so he would have to
line up.
Well, no, you don't have to worry about that. Like, it puts the sponsors in the right place for you. And you choose from different paint designs. So, like the red stripes with the blue outline, you know, he chose that out of a preset thing because you can't customize them unless you have trading paints. But the only thing you really have to do is color match it if you want, you know, to make it all look like a sponsor-colored car. You know, the red and blue from Summit Racing, he would have had to try and get the colors, you know, on the car as close to the sponsor colors as possible. And he did a very good job.
Good for him.
I'm really interested to see at the end of the race how many caution laps were run versus non-caution laps. We're starting on the inside, which I like way better than starting on the outside. We are scored P11. So all we have to do is pass the number 6 car to get in the top 10. I feel like we can do just that. Especially since he's starting way off the guy in front of him.
Green flag, clear high.
The leaders have gone. That means we can go. We can move up high and dive down the track. Past this 4 car. Maybe even get past the 23. We're going to run down here and not hit the 23.
Hold that line. Clear high. Car outside. Outside's clear.
Ooh, we're going to slide a little bit there.
Car high.
4 is going to peek his head in.
On the outside. P9.
We're going to clear him. We're a P9 right now. I think we can pass this Microsoft car. He's been running up here pretty consistently, I think.
Outside.
Surprised the Microsoft
All right,
car
guys.
hasn't
The
crashed.
next car is D.
You surprised what?
I said surprised the Microsoft car hasn't crashed yet.
Yeah.
Still there.
Kind of technical issue
Race
that
car is
sent
out.
out to the
We're under
factory for
caution.
repair.
So we were P8 before the caution came out. 46 laps till the end of the race. I think we might pit one more time. Don't need fuel in the car. Could use the tires. Tires look great. We're gonna turn the brake bias back to 0 though. So I think we're gonna bump it down to 1. Okay.
Okay.
Relative screen. Gonna shift into second and pull into the pits.
Nice.
With the I'm loving it McDonald's car.
Pits.
Ba, 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 ba.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
14.2 seconds, and we're out of here. McDonald's car is getting out at about the same time. One set of tires remaining, and we're not going to use them. The 7 car is going to go into the pits there. So that's going to give us a spot back that we would have lost.
Very nice.
We're being scored 13th, which is where we were a couple of cautions ago, which is about 10 laps ago. That 12 car is banged up. So now it's going to be 1 to green at the line. 113 complete. So that means we have 43 to go. Should be 41 when we cross the, no, 42 when we cross the line again with the green flag. So no more pit stops for us. We're just gonna rock and roll like we are. Few cars ahead of us that have some damage, 25 being one of them. And it is almost go time.
Okay, Clint, be ready. We're going green.
Cobra Kai is starting next to us in P14.
Green flag, we're racing. Clear up high.
Make some space there, huh? Yeah. Oh, I think somebody's fixing a wreck up front.
Clear outside. Car outside. Inside. Clear low.
25 might be fixing a wreck. He shot down all of a sudden.
You're clear outside.
Past that guy.
P13. That lap was at 29.6.
We're going to go low on the Cobra Kai car. Ooh, he's going to get loose and go to the inside of the track. Maybe he'll stay down. Oh, no. We're in the wall. No caution. We're still green. Oh.
You got it. That's that, you also got it.
Whew, that one hurt. I think we hurt. I think we hurt the car pretty good. Ooh, there's a crash. That's going to be a caution. We're going to have to go in and see if we can get the car fixed. It's going to be more fixing than we're willing to do, I'm sure. Or we might just stay out and see how far we can go. Yeah, I think we're going to stay out and see if we have any more problems. Less than 40 to go. 15 is going to shoot down into pit roads. That's going to be a spot we're going to gain. We'll be scored 11th. So have you played Pokemon since our last live stream?
I sure have not.
I mean, good. Me neither.
No, I take that back. I played for 30 minutes, and I went to the Safari Zone area before it, and I fought a couple trainers, but other than that,
okay.
That's literally it.
I have not played, which, I mean, I fought those trainers, but I have not played since the last live stream either.
If anyone's checked out that one, then they already know that we've beaten the 7th gym, some of us by the skin of our teeth.
Was that the 7th gym?
That was the 7th gym.
Oh, boy.
The one left is the dragon one at Blackthorn. That is
Oh,
the only one we
boy.
have left for Johto. And
all right.
It's going to take some work.
What is good against dragon types?
Also dragon.
I have none of those.
Your Gyarados knows dragon
Nope.
moves.
No, well, he knows dragon moves, but he's not dragon type. But that dragon move will come in handy. You're right.
That means that its dragon moves can't hurt it, but some dragons also know electric types, which will be a problem.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, it'll be a problem against Gyarados.
Tabs. Okay. According to this, find it right.
Okay, Clint, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Dragon types are weak to. Wait, that's it? Uh-oh. Oh, that's in Pokemon Go. I don't need that in Johto.
Yeah, we need Gen 2, or Heart Gold specific. Bulbapedia, probably a good place to go. Or if you type dragon type weaknesses.
According to this, in the games, dragon types are only weak against ice and dragon types.
Okay, so we need to get Seal trained up.
Green, 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 let's go.
They're also highly resistant to fire, electric, grass, and water moves.
Car on the high side. B12. Your
So,
outside is clear.
in
Car
other
outside.
words,
Hold your line. Clear on the high side. Car high. You are clear outside.
not effective against this. So I would either train up your seal or I would teach an ice or a dragon
You're pulling
move.
away. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Okay.
I think David taught his Pokemon Blizzard to be fine.
Still there. Clear outside.
The PP of that move, I think it only has 5 hits.
Oof. You're gonna need a little more than that.
You got a car on your inside.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, that's
Still there.
super effective against it. You'll probably be able to do some, like, regular
Your
damage
inside's
to
clear.
it.
Car inside.
I don't know, but, you know, it is.
Hold your line. Both sides clear.
Right?
So, yeah, you'll have to plan accordingly. But it's going to be a pain anyway, because it's super annoying to get to that gym leader. But even after you get to them, once you beat them, they still want to be like, no,
Get a car on the high side.
badge.
Right.
Hold your line.
It takes, I think, people
Clear up high.
coming out there, you're being a brat, giving the badge. It's super annoying. That's the one gym I always, like,
Hated.
yeah, I always
Okay,
hate.
Clint. Car inside.
It's always felt
Hold
like
your line.
it was the biggest pain to get
Your
there.
lap
I mean,
time
I'm
was at
admittedly Steve,
28.7.
you know,
Both sides clear.
for the league, but it's a lot.
This might be the longest green flag run we've had.
Still there.
Everyone is fairly spread out. We just passed somebody, so I'll be able to tell what position we're going to be scored in a second. I think it's 10th. Nope, 11th. Come on. I need 10th. I need first, but I'll settle right now for 10th.
Yeah,
For the moment. Quick flick of the wheel to the right side to keep the car straight. Coming out of turn 4. Coming out of turn 2 now, going into the dog leg, and the 23 car is right in front of us. We might can beat him on the brakes. Nope, the 4 is going to hold us up a little bit, which is a good thing because we would have crashed ourselves. Can we get around somebody? No, it doesn't look like it. Hard on the brakes going into 1. I think we're a little bit faster than the 4.
Car on the low side. The gap behind is now 0.3. Clear low.
Alright. We're going to have to slide the car because I can't go fast without doing it
10th position.
at this point. Alright, we're in 10th place now.
Car high. Hold your line. Still there.
You getting there, CJ?
Hold that line. Still there. Clear high. Car high.
Whoops!
High. Race car is
I put him in the wall. That was totally my bad, and I can't tell him that. Because I have chat disabled.
If he checked out your stream, he would know you're sorry, so...
Yeah, all he's got to do is watch my stream right now while he's driving.
Yeah, that's all he has to do. I don't know how hard that's supposed to be.
26 laps left. And we're only going to pit if everyone else does. Tell you what, man, this is getting down to the wire, and I'm kind of nervous because I think the reason we're sliding so much is because we have damage on the car. I do want to adjust my brake bias back down. 3 points there. Oh, God.
leader. Joiner is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit.
That's 4 more X. Fantastic. So, quite a few people have pitted. We have not. We're going to see where that takes us. I think most of the people behind us have pitted too. Which means that would have been a really good time for us to do that.
You will.
Yeah, oh well. By the time we go green, it'll be 20 to go pretty much, and it'll be time to book it.
We'll book it real good.
So Eric McLaughlin is back in first. Followed by the 4 car, the Microsoft car of Jason Dean. He is second. He's been consistently at the top all day. I'm pretty sure. So, or pretty consistently in the top 10 to 15, top half of the field. Then the 23 car, who I think has been all over the place, kind of like us. So I have to start being really careful on the starts, because we're going to be a little more loose than everybody else. I'm going to go ahead and take my spot behind the 32.
32.
Alright, starting P3 this time. P3?
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 99 Fahrenheit.
Honestly, doesn't make any sense. I think we're definitely starting P4. 15 is starting P5. Behind us to the left. He's been loose a lot. And we're going to have a silent restart here. I'm not going to say anything for the first couple laps. Just going to let my driving do the talking. Oh god, that was a horrible restart.
Sixth place. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Still there. Clear on the inside. Car low. Your inside's clear. Car low. You're clear inside. Outside. 3 wide. Cars left and right. Clear high. Clock. We'll make to pit to serve this penalty. Car low. Still there.
Somehow that's not a caution.
Hold your line. Still there. P7.
We'll have to do a drive-through. Green flag drive-through. We have enough incident points to get penalized but not be disqualified.
Clear low. There's a car outside.
But that guy totally cut in front of us,
Come in to serve this penalty in the next 2 laps. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
which really sucks. I don't think we can get through.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And caution is
But
out.
I believe in you, CJ.
Well, I don't think we can get out of pit road before everyone else comes by. I might surprise myself.
You never know.
I surprise myself. So we still have somewhat of a chance.
Somewhat.
How many incident points do we have? 18. 17 is the threshold for a penalty. If we hit 6, 7 more... No. Yeah, 7 more incident points until we're out of the race. So if we hit somebody and then caught the wall, we would be screwed.
Don't want that.
No, that's only 6. If we hit somebody twice, we'd be screwed. I don't want to do that.
Don't do not do that.
No, we will not be doing that.
Of all the things you can do, just make sure it's not that. No, CJ, I can tell you want to do it. Like, I can tell deep.
Well, you saw how close I got to hitting the 16.
I know what you're thinking about. You're like, oh, I could just do it, but resist that.
I mean, it's
Desire.
so fun to hit people and spin them out.
CJ, fight the temptation. You're better than that.
Am I better than that?
You are. As a matter of fact. You're better than that.
You're right. You're right.
As fun as it would be to just slam to that car and send them to oblivion and just ruin their race, as fun as that would be, don't do it. Just don't do it.
You're right. I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna go around them though.
Okay, just make sure you just fight that urge while you're doing that.
Oh, I went too far. Too far.
Ooh.
Okay.
Squeeze in.
So we are in 10th position.
Spots.
Yeah, we have stayed in the top 10 despite having to do that drive-through penalty under a green flag stop, and we got extremely lucky that there was a yellow that came out while we were in pit lane, so we were able to preserve our lead lap position. And
let's just not do it again, and not even say that we did. Like,
trust me, I do not want to be doing that again.
As much as you also, would probably want to.
I really don't want to hit anybody.
Slam into that car. No,
I don't.
CJ,
I really don't.
Deep down, you want to.
I don't. I really don't.
CJ, I'm here for you. It's okay. You don't have to lie to me.
Deep down, I wish that this was a super speedway, preferably Daytona, because I'm really good at those. But it is not.
When is the next time one of those happens?
Daytona is in July? June?
You got 4 months.
Talladega will come sooner than that. Talladega will come in a few weeks, I'm sure. I don't remember when. This Atlanta would be a good track to go to as well, and that one is in 2 weeks.
Oh, there you go. That's something.
Actually, no, it's next week. Yeah, Atlanta's next week. Because I was going to go to that race.
Where are you?
I was going to go to that race. I was thinking about it.
Still there.
It's only a 6-hour drive.
Hold your line.
Not even.
Still there.
Pretty sure it is.
Oh, it's close. Actually, the track is south of Atlanta, so not quite.
Clear low.
Not quite Atlanta. That guy got into our left side there, but no incident points were awarded for that contact, which is good. And it, much like Florida's insurance laws, it doesn't matter whether you hit them or they hit you. You still get incident points.
Oh, well, we don't want that. So let's avoid that at all costs.
We're almost at 10 to go. And we are P8.
So you got back up to where you were before.
Yeah. More or less.
So you were in 8th before, from what I recall.
Alright, no more going low in the dog leg there. Or stay above the yellow line at all times.
Do that thing.
Can get into the gas a little sooner coming out of 2, so I need to try and do that. There we go. There we go.
There you
The car in front of us is McLaughlin, 8th place.
McLaughlin is right in front of us, so he's lost his lead. I'm reeling him in, they say. Not driving like that, I'm not. 10 to go. 9 to go at the line.
Last lap was at 29.
Oh, I got hit from the rear. And I'm very close to being disqualified. I get hit one more time and that's over.
Off the line. Still there. Wood is closing the gap. It's now 1.0 seconds. Still there.
I have to let the 23 go. I can't sit there and race him like that. I don't want to risk hitting him.
You can't risk it, CJ, no matter how much you want to.
Okay, Clint. You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high.
Water temperature is looking a little high. Oh, that guy almost hit me. Water temperature is not my concern right now as we have 7 to go.
7th position.
And we are in 7th position. Looks like we might be able to go caution free to the end of the race.
The gap in front is now 2.2.
Caution free since 93.
Oh no. No, I slid. Coming out of the corner.
Outside. Slide, do not slide.
Oh, sliding there too. No problem. We're gonna hold on to it. We're gonna hold 7th place. Unless somebody just up and... Oh, 23 is in the pits. He was a lap down anyway, so... I don't know why he was trying to race the heck out of me and running into me. 5 to go.
5 laps to go. We got this. You're in 7th place. This is all coming together, man.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to get a top 5, but that's okay. 7th place is still good for my I rating.
Hey, 7th place is better than last place.
That many incident points, 22 is not good for my safety rating though, but... You know,
Was at 29.0.
I can make that up at another time.
Wood is gaining on you. The gap is now 0.7.
Wood is gaining on me. That's the car behind us. Number 34, Junior Wood. He is catching us. He is a half a second back. But I don't think it's going to matter with 3 to go. Oh, he's going to pass us. He's absolutely going to pass us.
On your low side. Still there.
Somebody was in the wall a minute ago.
Inside's clear. Pace car's out.
Oh, pace car's out. Caution. So you know what that means. Not only have we gained a spot, but that means it's going to be a green-white checkered to the finish, attempt 1 of 3. So, the race has been extended by 1 lap. Green-white checkers are considered NASCAR overtime, but it works a little different in iRacing. What's going to happen is when we go green, the next lap we will have the white flag, and then the lap after that is the checkered flag. So basically it's a 2-lap shootout. Oops. Basically it's a 2-lap shootout. As long as there's not a caution before the white flag comes out, we can finish the race. But if a caution comes out before the white flag, then we'll go for green-white checkered number 2. If we exceed 3 attempts at a green-white checkered finish, the race will end under caution.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat, CJ. What's gonna happen?
So this,
What's gonna happen?
this is technically a nail-biter kind of overtime finish right here. But I don't think it's going to be that serious.
Will CJ get it to the top 5 before this race is technically over? I mean, it's not impossible.
No, it's not, because all I have to do is pass the one car.
Do it. Do it. You're so close. Do it. You're already there. Just do it. Do it. But safely.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Great.
Oh, you think I'm doing it now? I'm not doing it now.
Okay.
Nope, once we go green flag. 2 to go here.
Let's get close.
I'm sorry, the race has been extended by more than one lap. Be extended by 3. Now we can pass the 25. Get behind the one car, 2 to green. Oh, hey.
Hey, ooh-wee.
Go around that 23 car. We will be starting on the outside. The 7 car, the Cobra Kai car, is starting P2.
Ooh.
Impressive.
There's no fear in that dojo. He's literally living it.
Can he strike first, though? Can he get to first place?
Those are the real questions.
Will he strike hard, and will he show mercy? That's what we are wanting to know. Those are the answers we need. Those are the questions that we need answered today. We don't need to know when our stimulus is coming. We don't need to know what tomorrow will bring. We need to know whether that 7 car is going to strike first, strike hard, and show no mercy.
I mean, I like to know those other things too.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely like to know that other stuff.
Yeah. Let's not take out that other stuff so quickly.
I do have a pretty good idea of what tomorrow's going to bring, though. That only leaves the stimulus part.
I feel like the answer, if we're copying out, is just going to be soon.
Yes. You can track that on the IRS website, by the way.
Okay,
But
Clint,
here
be ready.
first,
We're
folks,
going green.
keep an eye on that money's coming in. Track when you'll get yours.
I tried to do that. Apparently I put the wrong information in, so it didn't let me see. It said I had to wait 24 hours to log in again. Ooh, the 7 car is going to get DQ'd. No, they're not. They're fine. Oh, we got the one right at our door.
Inside. Hold your line. Clear on the inside.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Car inside.
Alright, it's going green.
Still there.
So we're going to come up to the white flag. Caution free. That means next lap will end the race.
Still there.
Oh man. It's anyone's
Still there.
game.
E5. White flag. Last lap. That's good
Everyone's
consistency.
getting greedy all of a sudden.
Hold your line. Car low.
One car looked to get a little loose there.
Still there.
Foot loose. You're so foot loose.
Hold that line.
Kicking out the Sunday shoes.
Clear low.
Oh, we're up. Oh, we're in the wall.
Oh no.
Can we beat the 34 to the line?
Down low.
No, we...
Beat it.
Oh!
Beat it.
Oh my gosh.
Way to finish.
So we finished that. We did not finish that race.
Are you serious?
Finally made it.
Got loose there, hit the 3, got disqualified before I crossed the
12
line.
Got it. Well, I had 8 X, and I got a 12 now. Heck of a finish.
So we are being scored. We're showing. Oh. We're showing P10 at the moment.
Where you at there?
Oh man.
I don't know if that's going to drop. It might not. Well,
It's on the top there.
I can't go any more than one lap down, so we finished top 10.
Well, that's
Heck,
something.
I don't think you're gonna get to the line.
Well then.
We get there, 20.
So,
I'm just gonna push you, Eric, but couldn't do it.
that does it for our race today. What did he say?
Good win, 29.
So that does it for today's episode of our NASCAR iRacing series, where we follow the 2021 schedule as it is written to the best of our ability. This was Phoenix International Raceway. We didn't do so hot. We did finish 10th, but we had a lot of incidents. We got to get that cleaned up, but that is short track racing for sure. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Don't forget to hit that bell button to be notified of our future posts. And don't forget to like this video, comment on it, tell us how bad we did. There's where we got sideways there, and hit the 3. But yeah, until next